NFL 20 episode. We're going to be in the playoffs. We'll be crowning a Super Bowl champions here in Season 3, Episode 13. It's BVTV, everybody. Now, just to kind of recap who made the playoffs and who didn't, let's go recap real quick. In the AFC North, the Bengals wound up qualifying with Mitchell Trubisky at the helm, 11-5, as they get home field advantage in the AFC. Then on top of that, the Texans and Titans advance. Texans going 10-6, while the Tennessee Titans go 9-7. Then, in the AFC East, still one of the worst divisions that we have in the AFC, the Bills, for the second year in a row, qualify for the playoffs at 8-8. So, that's the second time in 3 years they qualified 8-8. The last one they went 9-10-6, and they still couldn't do much. But the Bills win for the third year in a row. The Super Bowl defending champions, the Chargers from Season 2, qualify for the playoffs at 11-5, while the Chiefs clinch it at 10-6. In the NFC North, the Bears win their division at 10-6, qualifying for the third year in a row, while the Falcons, for the first time in our series, 2020, get home field advantage for the entire thing. They win out their whole conference at 12-4, while the Buccaneers clinch the wild cards at 10-6 with Brissett at the helm. And the Giants win their division at 10-6. The Daniel Jones era is rocking and rolling, while the Eagles also clinch playoffs 10-6. Then in the NFC West, in a very hard-fought conference, the Arizona Cardinals win their division at 10-5-1 to make the playoffs. So that's what we got for you folks. Something that's looking awesome as always. So with that being said, let's see what's about to happen. So we got the Titans going against the Texans. We've got the Eagles versus the Bears, the Chiefs versus the Bills, and, well, we've got the Buccaneers versus the Giants. Personally, I'm going to head right into the Bears and Eagles. Actually, no, I'll go with the Bucks. To the person who just came in, give me 1 second to get my chat screen up. The second person, what's up, Beast? Welcome, welcome. So, Buccaneers and Giants, we're in one of my favorite parts of the year. It's playoff time. Like I said, in 2 off seasons, in 2 years, 2 off seasons, man, we have seen things like Tyreek Hill going to the Bucks, and so on and so on. Personally, the reason why I buy Madden is honestly for franchise mode. Literally the only reason. And what is up, the Dean?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of...
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
That's the Giants, man. When's the last time we've seen them in the playoffs?
Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
oh, baby, Bolton, he's slowing down. Moss may get to him, but Bolton, who was literally inches away from a kick return touchdown. To start off the game.
Kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys are able to strike.
Same here, B. Same here. But what a huge touchdown.
That right there is how you silence the home crowd.
How do you... That is how you silence the home crowd. That's my first kick return touchdown of Madden 20. And it happens in the wild card playoffs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Holy God, the Giants cannot be happy right now.
And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start.
Wow.
What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me.
And 7 points from special teams. That is a dagger to start this game by the Giants.
And that makes the score 7-0.
And that makes the offense fresh.
So now
They didn't hit the field.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Holy moly. Is anyone else stunned by this? What's up, Johnny Utah? I don't think I said that actually.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks.
Yeah, I pretty much buy WWE for Universe Mode and for YouTube. Man, it's the first ever series I had on my channel.
7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes. He's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play.
Barkley goes down. I mean, right now, that kick return touchdown just knocks the wind out of you.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
That's a pick. That's a pick. That is a pick. Oh my God. This is the worst possible start for the Giants.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
You guys are probably like, Rob, calm. I mean, that's just... Oh my God, I said my friend's name. I told myself my friend's name. It's terrible.
He's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a
Because
quarterback.
like, you guys ever have that friend that's always way too extra?
Because they have these individual type plays.
It's really like, Bill, calm down. It's not that serious.
Has to do the same thing. Tremendous blocking by the interior.
But honestly though, and what's up, Herbert Lennon? But honestly though, like when you a kick return touchdown, then Daniel Jones throws a pick.
Giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now this one complete downfield.
This is the best possible start if the Bucs are able to score a touchdown.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Because right now, this is...
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, he dropped it.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
What's up, Elijah? Welcome, welcome. You just missed the best kick return touchdown I think I've ever gotten, followed by a pick, and now it's a touchdown. And it's a Buccaneer touchdown in the wild card of the playoffs. This is the worst possible 2 minutes. No, yeah, 2 minutes and 1 second of the Giants' playoff history.
They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they
do a rebuild. I was thinking of it.
Spots, and he usually comes through for them.
It never really occurred to me what team I should rebuild. Honestly, for me, a rebuild would take me 2 seasons. Free agency and 1 decent draft. Or trading away all my draft picks like I always do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important
The Dolphins are easy.
drive,
They literally signed everybody off of free agency in 1 season. Hopefully you can re-sign them all, and you should be good.
Those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rebuild, that's why I don't really do rebuilds. It's just too easy.
Very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. He completes it to Tate. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So this game actually here was extremely interesting on the fact of, like,
From the gun on
they're both 10 and 6. Both teams are really hungry. That's a first down.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st.
That's the thing. This is a video game. The hell am I going to be realistic for? That's what real life's for.
Lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
See, that's why I leave that to other YouTubers who want to feel like they're realistic. And what I do is I don't really follow what everyone else does. Got to do whatever I feel is fun. I've realized I get bored of using one team really quickly. That's why I do this. That's why I use every team. I don't control anything. And I let the computer rebuild. And if the computer can't rebuild, you suck. I mean, look at the Titans. They drafted that Duggan kid in year 1. 2 seasons later, in year 3, now they're in the wild card playoffs.
A 1st down carry for Barkley, and that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be
when it comes to rebuilding, I'm the most unrealistic rebuilder. I'll trade all my draft picks to get certain guys I want. I'll just sign people off free agency because there's a good chance you could literally have a 75 or 77 overall team off free agency.
This down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11
Come on, Ben, we
guys to the
gotta.
ball to try and get him on the ground, he's gonna
That's what we
keep
gotta
making
stop
runs
Saquon.
like
We don't
that.
want Saquon Barkley
Every time he
getting
touches
off
the
to a
rock.
hot start.
2 yards
We stopped
on the carry
Saquon
there,
Barkley.
it'll be second down.
We pretty much shut down most of the Giants' offense. I don't have a lot of faith in Daniel Jones, to be honest with you.
39, Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
They're about to hike it.
On third down, Jones.
Oh, Jones in trouble. Gets hit. That's going to be a catch.
Incomplete. He was
No,
able to catch it
whoa,
there
I
on
don't
the right
know.
sideline, but
I
out of
thought
bounds,
he
says
stayed in
the line
bounds.
judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I thought
Some of
he
the
stayed in
fans here
bounds.
don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And that field goal was... Times are rough. I mean, rough
He can certainly hit from
for the
long
Giants.
range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position
First
at
down.
the 46 near midfield.
And some.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. First down, Brissett. Gets this one to Hill. And he's
Tyreek
taken
Hill
down
coming in clutch.
inside the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Brissett to throw on first.
Oh, they... Jacoby... Oh, yeah, he's getting hit.
Finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. And he's
I had
taken
nothing
down.
and
O'Shea
got sacked for
Jimenez
trying.
Gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle.
That
on
is the
blitz, and
wrong
that's
play.
Exhibit A. So second and long, and got to be careful not
The
to fall
comeback
out
won't
field
work.
goal range.
I don't think this play is actually going to work, but, you know... Optimism.
Here's Brissett.
Whew.
That's caught by
Hell of a catch. Thank you.
a minute 55
Jacoby
left
Brissett.
to go in the first half. of
Rocking
play.
and rolling.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach,
There we go. Let's see.
what's going on here in this
Ooh, oh.
as we begin
That's like the 1 yard line.
upcoming Super Bowl. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back out.
Well, the fullback's having some confidence, which is great. Third inches.
Because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
And Howard's going to get a touchdown for the Buccaneers.
O.J. Howard with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
He's having a hell of a first half.
Leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
21-0. This is
Right down the middle.
a nightmare for the
That makes
Giants.
score 21-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4.
I really thought the Jets were going to make the playoffs. The Bills and the UFC, both giant teams in the wild card. I mean, both Giants and both New York teams in the
The Giants
playoffs.
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
The Giants now calling timeouts.
These points back on one
They're
drive.
desperate.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Jones on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Let's go, let's go.
The stoppage will come with
Giants getting absolutely rocked
in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
Oh, man. Haha, that's still out of bounds.
Incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's third down.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley is typically the savior of this team.
Third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now Jones, and that'll be incomplete.
Daniel Jones struggling.
Comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But
we're running that clock out, really. And there's at that point, there's really no point in terms of
let's go ahead and try and extend
forcing
things. If you've got some good plays drawn up,
a run play.
You might want to think about them right here.
And boom, that is the end of the first half, 21-0. I still cannot believe
we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
That one of our touchdowns were the first play officially of the game, a kick return touchdown. Crazy.
As we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And it's really looking like really who's got the most
both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string
the most non-quit, the most non-give, and the Giants can come back. It's not completely over, but their defense has got to play lights out, and their offense has got to be on point.
Their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
If he would have ran the number 34, did horrible on that play, but if he would have ran that to the play action, that was an easy first down. He had a hole right in front of him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And Ingram holds it in.
That's going to be a first down for the Giants.
Catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
What in the hell? What the hell? The fact that that first guy couldn't hit him and the second guy, I don't even know what the hell happened, was damn near atrocious.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get
that was a score that the game gave them.
You know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score.
I bet you it's that stupid scenario engine.
Urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I wonder if we're about to see a massive change in their game.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
I'm about to find out.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Yeah, you can tell when that scenario engine is in play because there's like a significant boost to what they're doing.
Really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 5 now. Brissett.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
Picked off by Alec Ogletree, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
That was a horrible pass.
Here's Jones on first.
Don't try it, Daniel Jones. That play action worked twice for you. It wasn't going to work again.
On the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Gotta love the wild card.
2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it'll be third down.
What's up, Tux? Welcome, welcome, and that's dope, man.
Play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh my God, we really gave that away.
Second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
It's funny, our defense was lights out the first half. Well, what happened?
Since coming back out of the locker room, it's 1st and 10. Jones now off play action, and he's gonna go down.
Haha, gets sacked again.
Back at the 40.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
I'm gonna watch for
down he goes.
Mr. Shepard.
Jones throwing complete here to Tate.
Okay.
He'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Daniel Jones finding his rhythm, so is his whole Giants team all of a sudden.
For 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Jones.
And that is what good coverage looks like. And another sack. Justin Houston, thank you very much.
9 yards, and that also leads to 4th
They could hit the first field goal. Will they hit the second one?
Down in protection. Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense.
That field goal kicker has cost them 6 points. Oh, that's wonderful.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row.
Probably should have went around.
Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Let's see, what is the plan?
Break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Okay, it always feels good to be in the 4th quarter.
Wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the
Because for the Bucks, that second half that 3rd quarter took a little bit of a turn for the worst. A lot of mistakes. They're definitely going to want to fix.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
3rd and 4, Brissett's got to shake off that pick.
All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play.
Because about to get a 1st down off of it, thanks to Tyreek Hill, who's cutting people up already, and it's a 1st down for the Buccaneers.
Getting this with all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play means just like
it's all about making it to that divisional round of the playoffs. Can the Bucks knock out the Giants?
Now Anderson.
They bet the Bucks started off. First play, kick return touchdown. Second play, a pick. No, play 3, a pick. And then a touchdown right after that.
They didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters.
Right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are rocking and rolling. And the Giants don't even know how to handle them.
As few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The Bucks have no problem wasting some clock.
Dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 10th carry now for Anderson, and not a whole lot there.
That's okay. He's still keeping easy yards for the offense. That's all that is. Easy yards for what's going to be out to be in the air.
3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility
yes, you do.
And if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think
Hudson,
the
boom,
2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
Ooh. And Brissett is sacked.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his
That's
job.
okay. I'll take the sack, and I'll still waste some clock while I'm at it.
Coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Boom, 24-7.
And that'll push the lead up
and
to
we drained
17.
a lot of clock, so good luck, New York.
This game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen.
And it's this thing, I think so far the only 2 teams to have made it to the actually the Chiefs too. So I think the only 3 teams to make it to the playoffs 3 years in a row are the Chiefs,
so out now comes the offense.
The Chargers, there's actually 4, the Bears and the Bills. And the Bills have made it barely going at 500 for 2 of those 3 seasons.
Nowhere did they have the thought process, and they'd be down double digits. But the good thing is, it's the first
He dropped it.
You and I know, I mean, you've been with me long enough now. Hang with the game plan. Stay the course for a while.
And folks, if you definitely haven't already, definitely do hit that sub button. I try to put out 2 videos of Madden a week. That ball just flew.
Obviously, you want to eliminate the things that have caused you to be down double digits. But at the same time, you're not getting it all back in one play. Keep going. The game plan was put in there for a reason.
Jones on 3rd down.
And Daniel Jones can't connect with anyone.
Well, the trials and tribulations.
And they're going to go for it. Much respect to this Giants team.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this.
And actually get a first down. Okay, so this drive is still alive for the Giants. And now they go in the huddle.
Reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
That was, yeah, poor guy.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
To no avail. This is.
So now 2nd and 10 after the.
Got to give the Giants credit for the fight that they're still trying to put up. No, it's a little bit wayward for that, but they made an error by running Barkley and calling a timeout. The Buccaneers' key was a kick return touchdown, shutting down Saquon Barkley today, and that pick, I think, honestly rattled whatever confidence Daniel Jones had left. Remember, this is Daniel Jones' first ever playoff game. It took him 3 seasons, but he's here.
Well, it just seems like all
this is a learning process for this young man.
A lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
And that's a turnover on downs, unfortunately for the Giants.
They start matching each other's movements.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right
Perfect.
at the line
We'll
of
use
scrimmage.
the clock management. We'll do with the quarterback kneel.
That one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up
heartbreaking
to the next level
for
if
him.
you don't take care of him first.
Absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, this Giants team, best season they've had in these 3 years. It's a tough pill to swallow for this team, especially losing at home.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
And with that being said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have officially advanced to the divisional round of the playoffs to knock out the Giants in the wild card. There's still 3 other games. We're going to skip those and then play a divisional game.
Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them.
And the Bucs went on the road, so you know that's harder to win on the road than to win at home. But wow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's craziness, folks, that we've seen. Jalen Ramsey, I know I have to put from the Jags to the Rams next season. Forgot about that one. Oh, the Bucs have got to be feeling really good. Really stoked, really excited. Going to that divisional round of the playoffs. On the schedule. Let's see who's still alive. So the recap, shall we? So the Texans defeat the Titans 28-24. Unfortunately for the Titans, Duggan, the young gun, was not able to defeat Jacoby Brissett. The Texans are going on to the AFC divisional rounds. This one we had the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. The Eagles defeat the Bears 20-10 as Teddy Bridgewater was not able to charge the Bears along to the divisional rounds. And this one, the Chiefs went against the Bills as the Chiefs knock off the Bills 35-25. Let's go on to the divisional round. Of course, Buccaneers whooped on the Giants 24-7. And this one, we've got the Chiefs taking on the Bengals with Mitchell Trubisky. We've got the Eagles taking on the Falcons We've got the Texans taking on the Chargers. And we've got the Bucks taking on the Cardinals. Now for this one, I am going to go to the AFC as they're going to play the Texans taking on the Super Bowl defending champions, the Chargers. It's up next. Let's get it going. I forget that when I say that, I've got to go all the way down. (10-6) versus 11-5. Here we go. I said Jameis Winston, ever since Philip Rivers left and Winston took control, this team has become a lethal team. I mean, hey, even winning a Super Bowl. So, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be no let up, no fight. It's going to be all hands on deck. Literally. That's awesome, Beast. I was like, man, I think he left.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies,
great to see you still here, Beast.
The NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC.
Hey, man, I said even if you can't make it to the midnight stream, it won't be Monday, of course. It'll be Monday going into Tuesday. Let's say the game drops Tuesday at midnight. As soon as that clock hits 12 o'clock, I will be streaming that game, hopefully. If not, it may be a little bit later, so I may need to update or install or whatever the case may be. But
now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
You guys get the point. Now here's the thing. The key to winning this game, and also I actually am going to shout you out on your birthday, though, just to give you the... I love birthdays. If they can stop Melvin Gordon and hold Keenan Allen to a minimum maybe 5 or 6 catches, the Texans have a shot of winning this game. This is going to be a difficult game for the Texans.
First down throw for Winston. He completes it to Henry.
Here's the problem. The Texans actually have to play defense.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. From the gun, Winston.
And a massive sack from Ejiofor.
Back right around the 44.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So he dropped it. 3rd and 17.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches.
So Winston has definitely developed into a very extremely difficult quarterback to stop.
The 3rd down run gets them nothing.
3rd down run, it's going to be 4th and 18. The Chargers are going to be forced to punt it.
They saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said.
Right now, these fans are expecting the Chargers to win Super Bowl #2 back-to-back. We've never seen that before. It'd be kind of crazy, too, but you never know. You never count a team out. And there's Deshaun Watson under center. And they get nothing.
Losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Watson.
Ooh, that was close.
Took a pretty good shot as he
I see that they did change the controls for 2K20. I sat there, I looked at it, I was like, what in the hell?
Let's look here at the Houston offense.
I was really confused when I saw that. I was like, wait, so I've got to press R something and another to do a finisher? Like, oh, that's a pick. Miles Jack.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was a mistake on Jameis Winston's part. I mean, on Deshaun Watson. I don't know why I keep saying Jameis Winston.
Following the interception, Winston. Complete. This is Lewis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11.
Yeah, see, if what they should do as a line is just make the controls yourself. Because I would much rather do that than have to do triangle. That's just not intelligently smart.
Nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second and a yard, Winston, his throw incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance.
This is where if we give up a field goal, it's not the end of the world.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
That's no first down. That is inches.
First down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Chargers.
Okay, well, hey, the Chargers out of a pick are only up 3-0. It's not the end of the world for the Texans.
With 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Yeah, see, that just don't make sense.
What will be the final play of this first quarter? 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Deshaun Watson got to find his groove, because if not, the Chargers are going to eat him alive.
The first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the
first down.
from the other side.
That's the best part about having a mobile quarterback. Chargers, if you want to win this game, you might want to actually make sure you keep a guy right in the middle of the field, just so I can't do that.
They also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one.
Because 2K's stupid. 2K's always been stupid. Honestly, they don't do things intelligently anymore. They used to, but not anymore.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it. And
holy crap, did Joey Bosa absolutely almost kill?
Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead,
why is the quarterback playing over? What?
And digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Roughing the passer.
As that one falls incomplete. Well, let's
what?
see who this is on.
Oh, come on. Stupid call.
Chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle.
That is a horrible call.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Oh, I don't like them.
Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you...
Now a hit and a loose football.
This is going to be a difficult game.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
Break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on.
What you mean?
Take care of the football. That's all you needed to do.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Fun times, that game.
On play action, Winston. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
Okay, if we can just hold it to a field goal again, we should be good.
Gain there of 21 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you as we
this is going to be increasingly hard with
visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Steps away. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
If we hear Jameis Winston, the Chargers are going to have a hard time.
Throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on second down. Winston, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
I have one, yeah, see, that's too much time.
He's able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in
too much time.
And bat the ball away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Honestly, giving up a second field goal, I'm okay with that. Because one touchdown still puts us in the lead.
40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
No problems in the field goal department so far.
The only problem I have is the fact that this team is, like, coverage-wise killing the Texans.
Well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Minute and 17, 30 seconds left. I got to find plays that are going to actually work. I got to stay in the shotgun to avoid Joey Bosa.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got
yeah, no, that right there is too many. Yeah, because he's got his stupid little X Factor thing going on. I kind of need my team to do their job and defend if they want me to, you know, actually do something.
To try again after the sack. Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just
can't do anything.
The 10, back at the 9.
I literally can't do anything. It's just not stopping.
For the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with
that's the only thing I don't like about that X Factor. It makes them just like a sack king. It's like, all right, look, they're gonna break the sack record on me.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's gonna wind up incomplete.
Hey, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
What's up, everyone?
Working out of the gun. Winston. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
What the fuck?
Touchdown.
Second time that's happened.
A big play there.
Second time where the hitting mechanic just is garbage.
The Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
It's caught inside
the 25. Timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I'm just playing it safe and smart. I'd rather go for a field goal.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And
now I'm only down by 10.
For this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway.
Yeah, but apparently the Chargers are like the world's greatest damn team of all time. That's the one thing that really aggravates me about this game. It's that X Factor thing to where like they're unstoppable. It's not realistic.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The fact that this team plays perfect coverage on every down is also not realistic.
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
He's going to get absolutely crushed. I'd rather...
On second down, they'll run with White.
It was better off for me to just run him and freaking...
One-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Because Winston's been absolutely terrible.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. They'll run on first down. It's White.
That's a first down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Bull.
Gain of 9 on first down.
Garbage.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They keep it on the ground. White again. Now White lost the football.
Thank God my team got that back.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
First down.
Nothing open.
Let's go.
He keeps it
All day LAC.
Down.
All day Chargers.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now a throw on first down.
I try to get that over whatchamacallit's head.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second down and goal. Watson. Chargers.
Oh my God.
Bring him down. Melvin Ingram.
I need them to like
off the edge.
guard.
I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Watson on third and goal. Being chased out left. The ball is out. Watson lost it. And picked up by the Chargers.
It's game over. That's okay.
Come back to risk reward.
Because
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets it down. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. On third down, Winston.
that's a safety, coach.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line.
I have to score super duper quickly, and then hope for another defensive stop. Let's I can get a punt return.
Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, great field position, but we haven't been able to do anything in general. 3 damn points.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how
I hate to be that person, but I'm just going to say this.
And to come away with nothing, that's difficult.
Regardless if I win or lose,
and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
They are not making the Super Bowl.
Here's Watson.
Why are you jumping in the air, you absolute moron?
Big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's like, I gotta just throw it in the air because I don't have enough time with 5 minutes how long the play clock drains.
Watson.
Had a guy. God forbid I can do that.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching, you always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time. That's
a catch.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive.
I have to just
because truthfully,
throw it to one guy.
Guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play.
Oh no, he lost the football.
Oh wow! Are you effing kidding me?
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I can't challenge that, can I? Just for and giggles, I can't.
Time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Come on, come on.
But to get it to him, he can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, it's Gordon.
Yeah, I'm not even going to close him out. There's no point. This team lost. And honestly, it's not their fault, but I've realized that if the game's going to help you win, unfortunately, Madden forgot such an amazing rule that when you're actually the commissioner, if you actually are able to use, you can literally dictate certain things. So if they're going to dictate me losing, I can do that too. So I hope they enjoy. Because that has been on some BS. Because that touchdown that they got shouldn't have been a touchdown. Hey, what's up, Wally? What's up, man? Welcome, welcome.
A minute 12 to go. Now Watson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
At this point, you know.
There to take him down, and the clock will roll. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a game again after that big-time strike.
Wow.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Honestly,
so after the touchdown,
y'all are probably looking at like, what are you doing, Bill? Why aren't you squib kicking it? I'm not going to give him a field goal. What I am going to do.
In the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do.
If they're smart, they run out the clock.
3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the cat.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds.
I'm gonna have no timeouts.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a
But I gotta try.
Here's a quick throw.
Don't try. Come on, time out, quickly, let's go.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
No, I hate the Chargers right now because literally I should be in the lead, but they literally gave them a touchdown that forced the person I was using when I switched to him to move out of the way.
On third down, this is
No.
And they're able to get this one
First down.
35. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a
That's
first
okay
down.
because they're not winning the Super Bowl. Guarantee you that. As a matter of fact, if the game's gonna screw me over like that, I'll do the same right back to them. And it's not even being spiteful or being sore. Just right now, that Texan touchdown should have won them the game, and they got screwed because the game wants to favor a team.
I like those 2 factors that you brought
Sorry,
up.
it doesn't work like that.
Getting the open week by being the number 2 seed.
The first one I let go.
Home crowd for them, coupled with really good play.
The second one I'm not letting go.
Allows them now to keep their Super Bowl dream alive. One more on their way to the Super Bowl.
Well,
So
one
if
side moves on, and then of course
Madden
there's the
wants
other
to be like
side,
that,
and now they face what they don't want to face, and
I
that's
can
the
too.
offseason.
So congrats to Chargers, they win this one. But that's the only one they're gonna win.
Preseason, right?
No, it really should have. I'm actually kind of heated at the fact that because they can't fix something so simple, you just cost team a possible shot of maybe going to the Super Bowl. Like, what? And because of that, this is what happens when the game doesn't know how to mind their own business. Ooh, wait till that conference game. Wait till that conference game. I can't do it right now. Wait till that conference game. Who do y'all play this week? Alright, so the Chiefs actually fell short to Trubisky and the Bengals, as the Bengals defeat Kansas City 25-21. The Eagles knock off the Atlanta Falcons 28-21. The Houston Texans got screwed by the game to lose 13-10 to the Chargers. And the Buccaneers knock off the Arizona Cardinals and Ezekiel Elliott 20-14. Now, because the game wants to screw Texans, I'll screw the Chargers. Eagles and Buccaneers, folks. It's up next. The Buccaneers one win away from possibly going on to the Super Bowl. Can they do it, or will the Eagles represent the NFC? We're going to find out. It's going to be a tough game between two tough sides. Go Tampa Bay is right, Wale. NFC Conference Championship.
Coach, playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, wow! Hey, look at that! The Buccaneers actually get the home game. I just realized, so they won both games on the road. Actually, this is interesting. They're going against Carson Wentz, and I don't think they're going to walk out of this one. And Akeem Ayers won. It's touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 75 yards.
Well, again, the tackling system, garbage.
Here on their opening drive. On on this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away.
Yeah, I can do 10-minute quarters. That takes too long.
Their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And in all honesty, hey, it's only one play. That means I know that I have enough faith in what this team has done.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
So almost Fletcher Coxon, an X factor.
The next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, "Hey, these pants make me look fat," and we said, "Nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy."
He is at well over 300 pounds.
Well, let's hope, you know, for Brissett and the Bucks, they're going to have to pull a miracle. They want to beat the Eagles, because the Eagles are extremely focused.
22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
So that's a big guy, so it does not mind.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down.
And that first down for the Bucks, Jacoby Brissett not caring.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play.
What is the flag now?
To pick up a key first down.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Where's it at? Except
well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
wow.
Intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Brissett didn't float that over for some weird reason.
With a 1st and 10 at the 20. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And
this is where the Bucks actually have to play defense.
A gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll
can they do that?
Down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now Wentz. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Wow.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wentz throwing complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Yeah, where's the defense? That's a great question.
Play, and it's better than 40 yards total. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
And it's a fumble. And it's
Thank you, someone who had some sense.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30, the 20.
It's a damn shame when the damn defense has to score a damn touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's good. And
We're tied, folks. 7-7. Thanks to the damn defense.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground.
Oof, and that was a long run. A long run.
Now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
This Carson Wentz was destroying this Tampa defense.
That went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, the halfback tackled the quarterback. That is awesome. But, yeah, I mean, defense is going to have to do better than what they did in that last. I mean, yeah, they got the fumble return touchdown, but in terms of getting up all those yards, that needs to not happen. And for the second time, that play has cost them. Wait, how did he get? He didn't. Wait, what?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here.
Wait, how did the ball float from one person to the?
It's third and very long.
And Wentz had nothing but all day, and Houston with another huge sack.
A big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. It felt like he was in the pocket all day. He never got rid of it.
And when you have that much time, you've got to either find someone open or get rid of it, because with that amount of time to throw the ball, that means the offensive line's done a really nice job.
Wait a minute, Tyreek Hill, a punt return touchdown for the Buccaneers, and they're finally in the lead. The Buccaneers not only had a kick return touchdown, but a punt return touchdown in the postseason.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they look
so what I...
a little more consistency.
14 TD, yep. It's been a hell... I've never had a kick return touchdown and a punt return touchdown within a postseason, and never in the same year. I've been playing this Madden 11. That's the first time I've ever had that happen, and it comes through the Bucs out of all people.
As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. To throw, it's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before inside the 40.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense so far has not scored. It's been the special teams and the defense that have scored. So let's just put a little pin on that.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And also, after this year's Super Bowl, what I'm going to do is pretty much let the computer play the playoffs while we watch.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Into the red zone, Wentz. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
Actually, no, I'm probably going to enact that rule for this year's Super Bowl. It's something different.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
So at that point, the teams who have made the Super Bowl at that point deserve to be there, so should have let them rock and roll. I think Trubisky versus Brissett.
A gain of 8 there on the
If it is Trubisky and Brissett, if it's Wentz and Brissett, I mean Wentz and Trubisky, that's going to be a hell of a game. Oh, what a huge pick! What a huge pick! Vernon Hargraves, I believe the defensive player of the year, or defensive back of the year.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And
oh,
that is
dear.
Incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I'm not going to lie. If the Bucks win the Super Bowl, win this game, I kind of want to use them in the Super Bowl, even though that means I would use them 3 times, which is a little bit unfair.
To throw is Brissett.
Oh, Brissett goes down.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Fletcher Cox. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
So I'm really debating, because I wouldn't be afraid of the Bengals. I've never used the Bengals in the playoffs yet, but I did give them a win, so I guess that can kind of make up for it.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They have the lead now.
Wait, what did he just say? Did he say the F? What I think he said? I heard an F replaced by the B.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation,
He didn't say it, did he?
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things.
Oh, hey, Wally, I appreciate you stopping by, man, and completely understand.
From the 39, Brissett, he completes it to Evans. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. First down, Brissett. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Oh, Howard gets rocked.
But not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Flushed out right.
That is a catch.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. The quick slant caught.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Second and goal after the gain of 5.
Okay, but definitely vote for who I should play in the Super Bowl. Should I keep the Bucks? If the Bucks win, should I keep the Bucks, or should I play as the Bengals?
Taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever.
So not only has the offense scored a touchdown, the defense scored a touchdown, even the special teams on punt return scored a touchdown. That's crazy.
Now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Who did he burn? Who was that, Hargraves?
but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just
what is up, infamous HCS 6?
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. On first down, Ayers.
Look at this, they are struggling.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Wentz, this should definitely be the final play before the quarter ends. They didn't. Okay. One quarter made, Stroud. Who's going to the Super Bowl?
It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start.
That was a good sack by the Bucs. They really stepped it up.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz.
Ertz gets rocked.
And they'll wind up getting this with
they get on the 17-yard line.
Inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And that's complete to Jeffrey.
That was not a good throw by Wentz. Yeah, that's I think that's the lost yards.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz
where was that?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw
literally defense.
Put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now on 4th down.
Ooh, and they went for a turnover on downs.
Incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game.
Yeah, percent hike, and he's ready.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Operating
kind of funny.
Yeah,
no, it's oh.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So that was practically almost a turnover.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play.
So if you're a fan of the Buccaneers, right now in the wild card game, you saw them beat the Giants, and the Giants had more offensive yards put up than the Bucs. And the same idea is being seen here between the Eagles, where the Eagles have 200+ yards, where the Bucs shot like 120.
Yep, confidence.
It's weird.
Throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
So right now what we're seeing is the Buccaneers determined to rock and roll. They want to get to that Super Bowl. I can't remember the last time the Bucs were even in a Super Bowl.
They run it again with Anderson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7
And
there on the
Philly's
first
calling
down
timeout.
carry. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a run with Anderson.
First down, and they can call another timeout.
Brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Anderson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being
Another
stopped at
timeout
the
is called.
28. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Anderson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, just letting that clock run. So at this point, you know, Philadelphia cannot be pleased at the score that they have. Both teams working really hard to get some point. I mean, I've used the Bucks twice so far, so I don't think if I use them a 3rd time, it's like, well, use them for the wild card. Might as well use them for the whole thing. Blah blah blah. I'm like, well.
First before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
All right, now it's the smart play of just draining the clock. You know, also you don't want to do anything extra. You've got your team nice and secure at the moment. Why risk anything?
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are officially going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And like I said, as much as I would love to play the Super Bowl, I feel like it's a little bit unfair to teams that actually do make it. So Super Bowls are all going to be based on how good the computer is with them, and we're just going to watch it finally.
George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this
But
great
the Bucks are going to the Super Bowl.
Of the NFL, what an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire
like I said, the Eagles offensively crushed the Bucks when you really think about it, but we'll see. Well, you have a great one, man. Thank you for stopping by, bro. We are 1 game away from crowning the Super Bowl champions. Oh, the Pro Bowl. I always skip the Pro Bowl. Let's see who actually made it. I like to look at the Pro Bowl list. So Matt Ryan, Mahomes will go at the start. Winston and Wentz as the backups. Then it's Daniel Jones and Dugan coming in. Okay. We've got Elliott versus Hunt, Gurley versus Mitchell, Freeman and White. Jude Zite taking on Pritchard. And Ham and Madden going at, I think Madden's actually the rookie. You got Julio Jones, Tyler Boyd, really? Quincy Enunwa from the Jets versus... Wow. Alright, so I'm looking at this and I'm already favoring the NFC a lot more than I am the AFC. By far, yeah. Yeah, the NFC is probably going to win that game. Let's see, I think I should be allowed to, like, just watch it, I think. Maybe when I get in. So I'm not actually not trying to use the Bengals, don't get me wrong, I'm actually trying to figure out a way to to make it to where you can view the computer play. Yes, we're one game away from crowning the Super Bowl champions.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sport.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's
Alrighty,
all on
so
the line.
let's just go to, what is it? Control select's not available in this mode. What do you mean? What is this? Boo. Alright, well, I guess I'm using the Bengals. That was quick. I guess we can't watch them.
All the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. This will be fielded at the 8.
Wow, the Bucks have home field advantage?
The 26-yard line just across the 25.
That is insane. That is the first time I've ever seen the team hosting the Super Bowl actually have home field advantage. Wow, that is bonkers. Wait, no, Marcus Mariota's the quarterback.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morgan.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Wow.
Very solid gain of 27.
That has just been 2 plays, and
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
it's like I sit here, I actually didn't want to.
Got the line engaged.
Oh!
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Where the heck did he even come from?
Making his presence felt in the backfield.
Who?
On any 1st and goal, the real estate
I don't know who that guy is.
offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to.
Let's see,
We'll
what
step aside.
play? I don't want something that's gonna like be directly. That play's never worked for me. That play doesn't really work in the end zone. I do not like their playbook one bit. How do they win games with this thing? Alright, well, you know, post shot's gonna have to be it because the rest of these aren't workable.
Throwing, Mariota.
And a touchdown for the Bengals.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's see how Brissett in the end the Bucks come out. I mean, they made it this far, and it's in their own home. You know, they've got to be feeling good about home field advantage.
To his receiver, Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like I said, I've never seen home field advantage in the Super Bowl for a team before. Really shocks me. I mean, look at this in your own Raymond James Stadium. The winning a Super Bowl here is crazy. Oh my God, no, Porter, son of a.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Cut ref, are you an idiot?
A little too much.
That is absolutely absurd.
You have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional.
So what? He wasn't supposed to tackle him out of bounds. He's like, no, I have to like tap you to go out of bounds.
touchdown.
And Tampa Bay scores a touchdown.
5-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that one, able to catch
This is like enemy territory for the Bengals. I feel so sorry for them right now.
How about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
This looks like it's going to be a very high-scoring game. Because I don't think any defense is going to really be involved.
Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
All I see is stars on the bottom of the floor. I'm like, all right. Oh, he's hurt? Is he hurt? Hopefully he's not.
Prepare for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was...
That's where that guy came from, right over there. Good, now they know that. I'm just going to, like, go on this side. Oh, wait, no, that did not work.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David, his second sack of the night.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I
Well,
see
that
a
happened.
rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Unfortunately, I was fooled by the two people.
Third and long here for Mariota.
Matters to get to Uzma for a first down, keeping this drive alive.
5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 22.
Okay, actually, I like this play in general.
Mariota on first down.
Oh, I was
Mariota.
busy looking at circle. I took my eye off the offensive line.
And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary.
Go for it again. It worked the first time.
Times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
And another first down for Uzma.
Frustrated right now behind
saving this drive.
This is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
This is a crazy time to have a Super Bowl.
Two coming up. On second down, here's Mixon.
Next night, this will be a face mask.
Awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Bengals versus Pirates is like a hunting game, if you really think about it. I said Pirates, I mean Buccaneers. Whoops.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoops.
Out of their hands, having to wonder whether it's a 5
I mean, well, the
yard or
Buccaneers are
15
Pirates when you really
yard
think about
or
it.
not.
That's why they...
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially with...
And Uzma looking to be a massive big hand as the Bengals score another touchdown.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving
Now it's 14-7, the Bengals in the lead.
Decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works. First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
This fielded at the 2.
So what the Bengals want to avoid is giving up a kicker punt return touchdown. I feel like that's what really took the wind out of the Giants in the wildcard game for the Bucs. That's what also took out some of the fight in the Eagles as well. They get the punt return touchdown. It was crazy.
14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Levy,
Levy did not get anything going.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
3rd and 7
so how are you going to combat
for the Buccaneers.
That? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a
And now
chance.
first down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Down, but not before they work it
who, for the first time ever in our series, have had home field advantage in the Super Bowl.
On first down, Levy, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Uh-oh, Evans. Someone's got to stop Evans. It's going to be a first down for the Buccaneers.
39-yard pickup. They'll take it.
Hopefully this is not like that game in Season 1 where there was over 120 points almost scored. And by both teams. And that actually should have been a touchdown. I'm kind of glad they didn't call it a touchdown. 2-minute warning officially.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Coming up at the half.
What's up, APP? What's up, man?
To check in with Jonathan Coachman.
How's it going?
Our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up.
What am I doing? I'm doing the Super Bowl. And for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, the Buccaneers, who are in the Super Bowl, have home field advantage. It's literally being hosted in their own home.
Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
Isn't that insane, ladies and gentlemen?
Those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. And he's able
I really thought my blockers would have blocked, but I was clearly wrong by that assumption. Now, what's with the music? This is some odd, like, disco music or funk music in the background.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a
They
better
scheme
start
wrong
than
on
that,
defense and offense. You take too many.
You rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Honestly, if it is, I don't mind because it's working right now. So it may be wrong, but it's working. We're scoring on offense, so I'll take it.
After the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running
So plus, I just use whatever the teams give me. I don't really change anything.
Especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the
Uzama, man, just killing it. Example, whoops.
You're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
Yeah, I've been told that for years. Think about it, even when I used to post when I was younger. I used to take like 10 yards back to the 5. It was really bad.
Throwing the ball to start the game.
Oh.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm still working on the stats, to be honest. Yeah, but that's been a work in progress for years.
First and 10 actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down.
Well, that's that.
37-yard line.
That hurt.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
And a first down for the Bucks.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate it, bro. I really do. So it's not me trying to be like, again, defensive. Trust me, I know I get sacked a lot.
Just outside the 5. To throw Mariota.
Oh, fudge. Okay, never mind. Touchdown.
For a Bengal touchdown. Auden Tate there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close.
So all we've got to do is for 21 seconds. Please. Don't give up a touchdown.
Left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
There we go.
And he'll take this one near the 25,
26-yard line.
the
Perfect.
26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
So I think next season, folks, I'll wind up upping our difficulty to all Madden, because what are we on? Like, what's the one before all Madden? It's like all pro or something.
You're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the
Fun story. I used to play on all Madden actually back in.
Ready to go for the second half.
I think before next gen couches.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, whenever, from before Madden 14, I would always play on all Madden. Then I went down a level for some reason.
27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things, because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got
Come on, Tampa. Show us what you got.
We'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An opening there on that first down run.
So if we can stop them on the opening drive of the second half, we're going to be in good straits.
To be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Play fake, Brissett.
And he gets Mondo sacked.
And he goes down.
Carl also coming in. Brissett gets rocked.
Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
How does Brissett respond?
It's 3rd and long for Brissett.
Uh-oh, that's going to be a first down for the Bucs.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
The Bengals thought they were going to be done. Brissett had other plans.
The receiver has a lot of stature to him, but sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant.
Levi hasn't done a lot today, but he's done significantly enough.
2nd down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Brissett, he finds his target.
Damn, Evans.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
So two really unlikely teams that really switched up for 2 seasons to get here.
I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10
Both of these teams not quitting, not giving up, the fight constantly being there.
His guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. There's Evans again, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
11 for 11. Insane.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll throw again. Brissett. This will be caught at about the 6.
That's inches. That is inches. That's no first down.
3rd and 1. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's Anderson.
Somehow he got through. First down. And that is in the 3rd quarter. I think the Bucs literally used the entire quarter.
On EA Sports, it's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Here's Brissett. The quick slant caught.
Touchdown for the Bucs.
Touchdown Buccaneers. O.J. Howard.
Like I said, folks, Brissett hasn't missed the pass. He's like 12 for 12. 21-21. Okay. We are all. So I said the Bucs have home field advantage. This is unfair for the Bengals. Like, I feel so sorry for them on so many levels of just like how insane it is.
At the 22-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That Marcus Mariota is...
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Mariota's got to put all the stops. Oh, or Morgan Jr.'s got to put all the jukes. That's going to be a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football. And
Mixon definitely feeling a little bit of sportsmanship there from the Tampa Buccaneer defender. Make sure Joe Mixon was okay.
From the 44, Mariota.
But Tate, thanks for holding on to it. It's going to be a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals.
A first down pickup of 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They stopped Vernon Hargraves. Gain of 4. So this is smart. The Buccaneers are just getting small. They're small bowling it up. And it's smart for what the Bucs doing. It's smart.
Mariota now. He's got a first down and much more.
And Tate gets a first down.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays.
2-minute warning.
Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
This is where I'm going to try to run out as much of that Super Bowl clock as I can, because I've got a good fielders and I got a good lead. I like where I'm at. If I can come up big here, so this would be awesome. At least a few yards, so that way I'd rather take a sack than still be able to you know, whatchamacallit, than having to force an incompletion.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now they call that timeout.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mariota.
Touchdown! No, he dropped it.
But it's incomplete.
Tate just dropped what could have been a game-winning touchdown.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum.
Now the Bengals are going to be forced to take a field goal. Now it's 24-21. Will that be enough? 1:05 left on the clock. Can the Bucs possibly pull a comeback in their own home to take home the Lombardi Trophy?
This game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
They'll run on first down. Levy. Yeah, this will be a gain.
That's gonna be a minute left. They're going to take that risk.
It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw.
An incomplete pass. 46 seconds left. This is where superstars really made. For Donald Roberts, they have to get to the 36-yard line. That's the target. They're taking fan either a rookie or a 1-year kid. This is a risky. The Bucs may be in trouble.
Here's Brissett.
So try to lift it away. Oh my God, that's going to be a first down catch. They're going to have to call a timeout. They're inside the 45-yard line.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark.
They still need to get to that 36. This is a sack needs to be made.
He's back to throw. That's caught by Howard.
That's okay. That clock is still moving. I don't think a Super Bowl has ever gone into overtime Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Bowl's never gone to overtime. We may be in an overtime Super Bowl.
As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
A blocked. Whoa, wait a minute.
Now
They were actually going for it. The Bengals even called a timeout.
We'll be back after this.
The Bengals thought that they weren't going to go for it. They are going for it.
Now Brissett.
They're preventing a touchdown. But it's over. It's over. It's over. The Bengals. The Bengals. The Bengals. They win the Super Bowl. A coaching error. They thought they had one more timeout. They didn't realize they wasted the... Oh my goodness, and what a shocking upset. The Cincinnati Bengals defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in their own home to win the Super Bowl. And this is a huge moment for the Cincinnati Bengals. They keep the Super Bowl in the AFC for the second year in a row. And they win their, I think, their first Super Bowl. Heartbreaking for the Buccaneers. They've so hard. But man, the Cincinnati Bengals are Super Bowl champions.
Forever.
Just wow. Just wow. As the confetti rains down, these fans who all bought a ticket that were Buccaneers fans are crying a little bit.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs.
Marcus Mariota going to get the MVP of the game.
For an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
What a dramatic end to Season 3. These guys deserve it, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. We'll see you next time, everybody. Stay off the hook.